intact. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there...
For the Class of Kings, Marquez again emphasized that he favored Prima Pramac racing rider Jorge Martin. Although Martin is 13 points behind Pecco Bagnaia in the standings, Marquez strongly believes that Martin's performance is much more fierce and consistent than Bagnaia. And here's the full news. The 2023 MotoGP season still has 3 series left with a total of 6 races. There are 3 main races and 3 sprint races, which will be held consecutively in Malaysia. With a total of 111 maximum points up for grabs, Spaniard Marc Marquez still believes his compatriot Jorge Martin can beat Italian rider Francesco Bagnaia. Bagnaia is currently at the top of the standings with a 13-point lead over Martin. However, Marquez still believes Martin can become world champion. In MotoGP I keep betting on Martin, I've said it, Marquez told us.com News. He is the fastest, and in Thailand he won for not being the fastest. He wasn't the fastest this weekend and he still took pole and won both races, so I still bet on him. With soft compound tires, maybe Martin is the fastest, but with hard compound tires Bagnaia is quite fast, added Marquez, analyzing. Given that Honda is in a slump, Marc Marquez will again have to be absent from the race for the MotoGP world title 4 years in a row. However, he still follows the development of other riders' performance, so he has his own predictions about who will become the 2023 season champion. Marquez not only predicts MotoGP champions, but also number 10th to 12th 2023, now only the top 3 riders in the standings have a chance of winning MotoGP. They are Pecco Bagnaia, Jorge Martin, and Marco Bezzecchi. For the Class of Kings, Marquez again emphasized that he favored Prima Pramac racing rider Jorge Martin. Although Martin is 13 points behind Pecco Bagnaia in the standings, Marquez strongly believes that Martin's performance is much more fierce, and according to Marquez, even if he can't go fast, Martin also has the right tactics to make up for the performance deficit, as he did in Thailand. I will continue to bet on Martin. I have already said it. He is the fastest rider, he said. In Thailand, Jorge could win without being the fastest rider. He wasn't the fastest there, but still took pole and 2 wins. So, I still bet on him. With soft tires, maybe Martin is the fastest, but only slightly, concluded Marquez. On the other hand, this strategy of following other riders and utilizing the slipstreams effect is often used by the baby aliens, because it succeeded in making Marquez qualify for qualification 2 or Q2. Interestingly, this method will be used by another race, the slipstreams, for better performance and position. I will use the same strategy as series. The racer from Sakura country believes the pace he showed was enough to finish in the top 5. Unfortunately, he was too slow at the start of the race. Honda hopes to start from a better position in the remaining MotoGP race series this season. Nakagami sticks tight to the rider in front of him. The maneuver is believed to benefit the rider behind. The reason is, he will not receive enough air friction to hinder the racer's speed. Nakagami revealed that he will try to use slipstream in the 2023 Malaysian MotoGP next week. Moreover, the shape of the track is quite supportive to do so. Struggling in the 2023 San Marino MotoGP sprint race, Marc Marquez chose to achieve the best results. The Sepang circuit has 2 long straights, and Thailand MotoGP last weekend. He did this in order to get a better time in the qualifying session. I actually prefer to ride alone, but sometimes it's hard to get a good lap time that way, Nakagami said. Not interested, he continued.